Welcome to Warhead Wednesday. We are back from Winter Park, Florida, and as as Brandon A mentioned earlier, the attendance rate here not exactly the highest because not a lot of people know what the hell a Winter Park, Florida is. I didn't know until last week, and here Franco, he's another man that probably learned what this was this week as well. To the ring. Whoa!
Are you trying to indicate right now on this program that Franco didn't know something? You know, Agent A, I'll have you know that Franco, point blank, is one of the most intelligent men, most sophisticated men I've ever met in my entire life. But that's what happens when you're an Argentinian aristocrat. The man is well-bred, he comes from a good family, and there's nothing wrong with growing up with a silver spoon in your mouth. I mean, that's what most people used to eat anyways, right?
Yeah, sure, buddy. I don't give a damn about that because if it doesn't translate to a win in a wrestling ring in the AWF, it does not matter. You can join up with A.G. Jones, but not even, because at least A.G. Jones has been an IC champ. And you know, Franco's been here longer than A.G. Jones, so he should really find himself, as this man has Jooce, the current longest reigning champion in the AWF. He is the Chaos Heavyweight Champion. He looks on to the crowd, British Madman, Cobus Webb, and A.G. Jones behind him. As I mentioned, you say his name and he appears, and to the ring. There's a poise about him. He is familiar with Franco. They have traveled up and down the roads together in the days of the ABL and the DCC, the basketball realms. You know, that there is a history between these gentlemen. When you're teammates with a guy for 5 seasons straight, you take a break, you're even teammates a couple times later on in your careers, you know each other. You've practiced with each other more hours than we can fathom. And listen, that type of stuff that matters. For Jooce, he has to stay on his A game. A former 2-time ABL MVP or 2-time Actions Basketball MVP. 3-time champion in that realm. Chaos Heavyweight Champion. I think his resume speaks for itself, Kay.
It definitely does. And now you can add to that resume the new leader of the Agents of Chaos, which you can see flank him in while he goes down the aisle in the opening moments of this matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, if you look closely at Jooce's face, behind that scowl, those eye bags are getting heavier and heavier by the week. The load of being the Chaos Heavyweight Champion and being the leader of the Agents of Chaos. I mean, Jooce has been under a lot of stress because of Jooce and because of Deuce's actions and the reputation that he's building in the AWF. Mind you, Jooce is still synonymous with chaos. That's going to be a hard relationship to break. These people still see Jooce as the symbol of chaos, but Jooce is actively trying to change that. There's no better way to keep on that momentum than taking out Franco, who is a distinguished competitor in his own right, former World Tag Team Champion.
Most certainly so. Oh, has tried for that Intercontinental Championship a couple of times before and fell short. Down big shouldered block. And Jooce, a man who has always stood tall at the Chaos brand. And again, he's always been in the shadow of Jooce because as Jooce was Chaos champ, Jooce was the undisputed champ. You know, ushered in a new era for Chaos. 1, 2, ooh. One count from Forelli. For now, he can actually look. Make sure he's called his damn rope breaks. He missed one with Curtis last match. Stomp to Franco.
There's big shoes to fill, Agent A, whenever such a beloved leader stages a coup de grace, and that's exactly what Jooce did. And whatever you want to monitor to Mr. Grizzly taking Jooce's AWF championship, whatever you want to say the case is, Jooce has confidently lost his marbles, and now his search to be this king of the continent, whatever that may be. It's tearing the image of chaos apart, but Jooce now is trying his damnedest, and I don't think he ever thought he'd be in that position. He thought the reins would be handed to him almost peacefully. But it seems that the transition of power in the Age of Chaos can never be that.
And here, Franco, beautiful transition. Lines up the arm. Stomping away.
Franco attacking the arm. You know, it's interesting. You know, Franco has been sort of lost in the sauce.
Canadian Destroyer!
Here, oh!
Hooks the
Or would that be
leg.
an Argentinian Destroyer?
Oh, will you stop it?
Franco has been lost in the sauce. He was one half of the tag team with Arts, and later the League of Nations. And you can see British Madman by ringside and Arts now with Jay. Franco sort of been left behind by men who I'll say he helped usher them into this new success that they've been having. So I think it's kind of, you know, I think it's a betrayal for these two to run around and try and forget, like,
But also mention now Franco and British Madman as well shared teams with Jooce a few of those times in there.
Oh! Nice Falcon Arrow.
He kicked right
Jooce
back up. Franco, Crimson Mask.
Franco put
another Canadian Destroyer. Hooks the leg on the Chaos Champ. 1, 2. Whoa!
Excuse me? Oh my goodness. At this point, someone should come out here and get me a pillow and a blanket because I'm tired of being right. Franco, who I said on commentary just a few minutes ago is a former World Tag Team Champion. Don't take that lightly, folks. It takes a lot to be cohesive with another man and win a championship. That means Franco, he's got a mind, he's got an IQ, he's got an intelligence, and he's certainly got a hell of a Canadian Destroyer. You saw right there. Jooce, perhaps. Go ahead.